Hey guys, back with you, another video. Haven't seen a video like this in a while. I was in a room, and you can probably tell I don't have my sweatshirt with me. I just have this white t-shirt. Like, that kind of sweatshirt, wearing a sweatshirt and like pretty much everything video kind of get, a little old. I'm just just not wearing it. Just go look like this. Oh well, but anyways, yeah, what was I gonna say? You tell my window open and just hear that car. I just want to say, this is not gonna be your unusual video. I know usually around this time of the weekend I'm supposed to be making gameplay parts of Doom 3, but I'm decided not to do any of that just for this weekend. Maybe next weekend, but just around this time. I just don't feel like it right now. I don't know, but that's not important. Right now I want to talk about something that I've kind of been thinking about, like last night. That is famous. It's just something that happened earlier this week when I was at school. My fourth hour class was math class. The famous brain, the pull up the story now. We're gonna pull up the story now. Famous. In fourth hour is, I believe, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Fourth hour on Tuesday at my school. No, my high school math class. There's this kid in there who's mentally challenged. He have autism, and yeah, he was kind of going like. Usually in that class, he usually is sitting down at his desk, rarely makes interactions with people, never talking to anyone because of a disability, and there were, and on that day he was acting all, like, intense. He was having, like, extreme behavior when he was, like, this, giddy up and just, running around, and when he was in the desk, he kind of like, make his hand like that, and then making fun of him, and just try to show you guys, what he was trying to do, try to get you guys know what I mean by saying it. I'm not being mean to him or anything like that. And anyways, I'm not gonna. There's just one guy. Okay, there's just. And as he was doing this, there's another person. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say the autistic individual name. Neither. I'm not gonna bring up any names. The famous this other dude in the class kind of like caught attention to it, and all the other kids, we pretty much we kind of knew what he was doing, the mentally challenged dude. We kind of knew what he was doing, but but half the time, according to me, half the time I'd ignore him. Like, it is kind of hard to concentrate, like pay attention to the teacher with him being there, but half the time I just ignore he's even there and just do my usual thing, just trying to work in the class, keep the grades up in the class. And this one dude kind of, with the behavior of the autistic individual, this other dude kind of, catch his attention to it, and he tried, and this is where things, this is what really made me want to tell you the story, and where I just want to bring my thoughts out of it, about it. This dude's kind of commenting to the teacher of, like, with a question like why he's acting so crazy today, and yeah, the teacher kind of didn't understand what he means, or she kind of thought that he was kind of being like a bully to him, and this person, this guy who's, has, who's the only one that was paying attention to, who's the one that was paying attention to him the most. He said that he admits that he's not being a bully, and he knows that he can't control it, but he thinks that there's clearly, and this is the one thing I really want to bring this up. He thinks there's clearly something wrong with him, and this is just stupid. The thing is, this person who's okay. Before all this happened, a couple weeks ago, the autistic guy was. That doesn't sound nice. Well, it would make sense now to tell you guys about this, but I will in a moment here. But this autistic individual, he was gone for a week or something, and this is, and he showed up like a couple weeks ago, and then he showed up the next week, and he was gone like most of the days that week. Like, it was only 2 days he was present, and then on the next week, on the day before this happened, he was forced from the teacher alongside another person who's handicapped, but it's Bixley. He's on a wheelchair. Him and that person, the wheelchair guy, paralyzed person, had to go to a room next door to finish a test. And and another thing. And he was gone most of the time, and this person that was commenting on his behavior was out of the room before he came back, and his autistic person was acting the same way he did the day before. And it was funny when the other dude said, usually, and he's not even there usually. He's not. He's usually like absent and come to class late and then just leave early. Like, he was only there for like 20 minutes and then he's gone. 20 to 25 minutes, and then boom, he's gone. Really. But the fact of the thing in which he said, and the teacher actually was, she had she was like really kind of like schooling him, saying that he's fine, and he literally is fine. Like, come on, maybe he's either like the autistic individual, either like excited or something, or maybe he was on too much sugar on that day. Like, we don't know that, but like, who knows? Like, yeah, and he told him to get out, and she told him to get out, and yeah, and, the thing is, he's just this guy. He's literally is a smart ass person. I know him. He's known a lot. He seemed like the smart ass person, and he said there's clearly something wrong. No, there's nothing. The thing is, I'm gonna come out with this now. Kind of like, I am myself on the autism spectrum, and that one really got hard to actually came out in this video, the review, that I am myself on the autism spectrum. I am high functioning, and this kind of really just got. I know it's not seem like it just wouldn't have been my business if I was not on the spectrum, but I am on the spectrum, much like this individual is, and this kind of get to me when he said there's something clearly wrong. People are idiots out there. That maybe the thing about human nature. We have people like autistics as well, people who suffer from like similar. Well, I don't know if I'm saying similar, but there's other mental illnesses like schizophrenia or I don't know, maybe ADHD, definitely OCD. People are different functioning within their brain mentalities, and there's certain things that create something wrong. Bull crap, the kid he's in his world, in his own little world, like I am in my own little world, because I suffer from autism, and I suffer from autism as well, and people have, get in my business about, like, when I'm all, in the extreme behavior mode, and, I can't help it. This is something I can't help, and, yeah, but, you know, and I was kind of glad the teacher really schooled him. But yeah, I just really want to bring this out of the way. I just, I know it's not that much to say, but it's really actually something that kind of getting to me, and I really want to make a video about it. Like people functions, we autistics functions. We're like you people without autism. We just we're people. We're human beings, but our brains function differently. And that's the one thing. These people, they're just so idiots that they don't freaking understand. But yeah, I think I kind of been going off with the story, and yeah, it was all I could say. I hope you guys enjoyed that kind of like serious video. I might get back to my original topic maybe by next weekend, because it won't be sometime soon because I have school and all that. So all I have to say. So sign out.